Welcome to Health Sciences. We're excited to share with you tonight a little bit about our programs. We'd first like to introduce our staff to you. So I'm Tammy Denston. I'm going to start out right there. I've been a registered nurse for over 23 years. I've worked in a variety of healthcare settings, mainly emergency room. However, I've done occupational health nursing, some subacute nursing, and some home healthcare nursing. I've been teaching health sciences for 15 years. And I'm currently working with the second year students, and that is students doing the CNA PCT program, the dental, and the personal trainer, physical therapy, occupational therapy. I think Laura's next.
Okay, hello, I'm Laura Naughty, and I have been a registered nurse for over 40 years. I spent the first 22 years of my career working in healthcare at a hospital. I, like Tammy, have done emergency. I did half of it in emergency and half of it in occupational health nursing. I have been teaching now. This is my 22nd year of teaching at OSTC. Normally, I work with the blend of both first and second years. We switched it up this year due to our unusual circumstances. So this year, I am currently working with just first year students. And that's it for me.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Michelle Prycookie, and I am the health science instructor. I'm an EMT instructor coordinator. So I've worked as a basic emergency medical technician. I've worked in for almost 30 years, and I've worked in an emergency department as well as I did dispatch for air ambulance company and also a private ambulance company. And I've been teaching here at OSTC. This is my 5th year that I started. So welcome. Go ahead, Jamie.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jamie Farrell. I'm also a registered nurse. I worked in healthcare for many, many years, even before I became a nurse, mostly in orthopedics. I worked here at OSTC since 2017 as an instructional technician here in the health sciences cluster. So my role is to really be a support to the instructors and to your students with curriculum and lab and practical skills. So I really get the wonderful opportunity to really get to know your students, and I love it. So I think that's all for me.
Tammy, unmute yourself.
Thank you. Okay, so the health science program is set up to provide our students with a solid foundation to pursue careers in the medical field. You can see students attend, let me move something here that's in my way. Students attend OSTC either as a junior or a senior. If they, doesn't matter which year they attend, you can see that there's some progression here. Everyone during their first year will follow this pathway right over here, in which they do the core curriculum, some basic skills, and they'll have the ability to become certified in basic life support. That's the CPR certification. If they attend as a junior, we give them the opportunity to come back a second year as a senior, and then we have particular pathways for them to follow. And these pathways basically allow them to focus in on areas when they look towards a professional goal as to where they want to be. So you can see here, these are the areas that the second year students as seniors come back. And career goals, this is how we align them. Okay.
And I'm just going to build a little bit on that information that you just got. So what you see on the left-hand side of the slide is the curriculum that is common, and we call it our core for all first-year students. So regardless of which teacher they have, wherever they are in the state of Michigan, this is the curriculum that they will be given. And this was selected because it's the topics that are common to all healthcare careers. It's the basics, the foundations of what everybody needs, regardless of whether you're going to be a dentist, a therapist, a nurse, a whatever. These are required. Obviously, you can read the topics for yourself. I just want to expand a little bit on a couple of them. The clinical skills. When we talk about clinical skills, those are things, the hands-on, the labs, and a few of them that the students do in the first year are hand washing. They learn how to greet and identify a patient for safety reasons. They learn proper body mechanics. There's a lot of lifting and moving in many of the healthcare careers, and back injuries are the #1 injury in healthcare. So we want to make sure that they know how to do it safely. They learn about vital signs as well. Then there's medical terminology. And if students earn a B in both semesters while they're here as a first year, they are eligible for that articulated college credit at places in the area such as OCC, Baker, Davenport, and some others. And then when you focus on the career readiness, that is our, what we call our work habits, or the things that employers are looking for their workers. Things like good communication skills. We want them to have integrity and how to problem solve. And we've based those on the feedback we get from our business partners. Certifications, those are, the first one is what Tammy was talking about, Mrs. Denstad, the American Heart, the BLS, CPR, and the Heart Saver First Aid. If first year students meet the eligibility criteria of passing hands-on skills and written test, they can earn those certificates. The rest of those certifications are for second year students based on which career path they choose. However, the OSHA 10 for healthcare is one that all second year students must complete before entering into their career path curriculum.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me try to get it to go forward. And we're frozen.
Okay, so I can talk about it a little bit until we get there. There we go. So you might be wondering, so we have academics, knowledge, we have the lab skills and the certifications that we offer and our students can gain throughout the school year. But how do we take that and kind of make it more like a real life situation? At OSTC, we kind of do a little different approach to it. Our business partners and many people, if you guys have ever hired somebody, you're really looking for an employee that has really good soft skills as well as having the academics and the knowledge and stuff to get with it. So at OSTC, we kind of expand the soft skills. We look at our students and we have them work with what we call work habits. We kind of grade them on their work habits every day and do education around things that will make everybody a professional employee. With that in mind, then we want to take some of that information and allow them to test the waters in real life situations. So for the first year students, in the late fall, we have them go out and do a couple job shadows. So instead of coming into school, they will go out to a workplace and do a job shadow in a career that they're interested in. We help them do some networking skills, open up those areas, go out and touch the waters a little bit, and then come in the spring, then they will go out for what we call work-based learning. So work-based learning is where a student would go out anywhere from 1 to 4 days a week. And they would actually, instead of coming to school, they would go out to a workplace and work there. And you just can't buy that experience with working one-on-one with the person that you can ask. How do you like your job? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Tell me the things that are available, all that stuff, so they get firsthand experience in it. And we have some great business partners that we partner with. And then in the second year program, depending on which area of interest our students are interested in, which both work-based learning and the knowledge and skills gives them, then we can put them out for clinicals or for testing for certification programs like the Certified Nurse Assistant. And I'm just going to mention some of the business partners that we work with. And Ms. Naughty and Ms. Denstead, if I'm forgetting anybody, don't let me. But I know we have Ascension Hospital, the Providence Park Novi, Westlake Health Campus, Sandy Side, Star Ambulance, Huron Valley Ambulance. Wixom Health Center, Walgreen Pharmacies, and Plymouth Physical Therapy. Did I forget anybody right off the bat? Or is that a good start? So
That was a great start.
okay, good. Well, those are the business partners that we partner with, and they provide so graciously for us and for our students some wonderful work-based learning opportunities so that they can really get a good foundation. So when they graduate from OSTC and graduate from high school, they've already got a jump on everybody because they've almost started their career, started looking at it really. Okay.
Okay, so on to arguably the best part of the evening. We're so lucky because we have some of our former students here with us today to talk to us about their experience at OSTC Southwest. And I'm so proud and honored to introduce them. We're going to go with Zach Kalinowski first, because we know his work. Hi. So go ahead, Zach. Why don't you go ahead and share with us a little bit about your experience with OSTC?
So I first was told about OSTC from you guys came to our high school back, before COVID and stuff, when you guys were allowed to do that. And I always kind of had a passion or a thought process that I was going to end up in healthcare at some point. And honestly, I had no idea you guys existed until that little conference that you guys held at our high school. And ever since then, I knew I wanted to end up there. I knew that I didn't really want to end up as a nurse necessarily starting, but I understood that despite being at, OSTC for nursing, it doesn't mean that you have to use that as a stepping stone to go into nursing. You use that to get the skills and the, where I'm at right now, like all this knowledge that I'm getting working at the hospital here in Novi. As a PCT, this certainly, I am floored that I'm being able to have the opportunity to work at only 19 years old in the hospital and stuff like that. It's helped me out a lot, and I'm very excited, for the opportunities that I will get by being able to be at OSTC.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Zach. And we're happy that you had that opportunity. And we're continuously proud of you. So we have, sorry, I get a little attached. Next we have Alex Sunderla.
I'll be honest, I had no idea what I wanted to do until you guys came to my high school and started talking, and it kind of opened up the whole health career pathway for me. And ever since I started thinking about it, I'm like, okay, I really want to help people with my life. That's kind of what I want to do. So I didn't know where to start, and then this opportunity came along and it seemed good, so I took it, and I'm really glad I did, because not only did it give me a lot of licenses, like my CPR licenses, my OSHA license, it also gave me my CINA license, which is Certified Nursing Assistant. And from there, I actually got my job through our work-based learning experience at Westlake Health Campus, and I absolutely love it. I love my residents, and I love what I do, and I wouldn't change it.
Great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's wonderful. I love that. And last but certainly not least is Taylor Weiner, and she graduated last year as well. So Taylor, go ahead and take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm Taylor. This is so exciting to be here. But yeah, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. I didn't know this existed until they came to my high school. But ever since I was little, I was always like, I want to be a nurse or a doctor, and I was so excited. And then when they came to the school and I watched the presentation, I personally was super on the fence. I'm like, do I do it? Do I not? But I ended up doing it, and it was seriously the best decision I've made for school, like K through 12, best decision. So if you're on the fence, I would recommend it. All the skills, all the teachers, so helpful. They still help you even after you leave the school. I love them all. And yeah, it was super exciting. I would do it if you have the choice.